Hello everyone, I welcome you all on my channel. This is me. Here I will be explaining you about each and every minute details of the MBBS curriculum. Here, first of all, I want to tell you about the time period and what are the phases through which you have to pass in the MBBS. So see, first of all, you have certain things. These are There are several professional examinations in the MBBS curriculum. So what are these professionals? You have to pass through these three professional: the first, second, and the third professional. The third professional is further divided into part 1, also called as pre-prof or mini prof. Okay. Now next thing you need to know is the part 2, which is also known as the final prof. Okay. So now I will tell you about the subjects in several profs. So now these are the subjects. And what are these? In the first professional exam, as we all know that the curriculum has recently been changed. So in the first professional exam, you will get these three subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. And for completing these three subjects, you will get a time period of about around 1 year. Okay. Then in the second prof, you will get these three subjects: pharmacology, pathology, and the microbiology. And in this part, you will get around 1 year to complete. Now, as per the latest curriculum, what you will consider is that in the third prof part 1, you will have only these two subjects, that is community medicine and forensic medicine. Okay. So in the first prof you was having three subjects: anatomy, physiology, and biochemistry. In the second prof you was again having three subjects with a time period of again 1 year: pharmacology, pathology, and microbiology. While in the third prof with the latest curriculum you will only have two subjects, that is community medicine and the forensic medicine, and you will get something around 6 months. Okay. Then in the final prof or third prof part 2, you will have these remaining subjects. In all total you have 19 subjects in the MBBS which you have to complete to become a doctor, to hold a doctor tag for you. And as we all know that recently the talks of the next examinations are very charming, and these are on high priority amongst each and every students. Okay. So according to that only, now in the third prof part 2 you will get around 1.5 year for this prof. You have to complete otorhinolaryngology, which is also known as ENT, then ophthalmology, then medicine, then surgery, then obstetrics and gynecology, and the pediatrics. So these will be the main subjects of the final prof. Now the associated or the allied subjects of the final prof are dermatology, orthopedics, radiology, psychiatry, and respiratory medicine, also called as TB chest department of the medicine. Okay. So these are the 19 subjects which you have to go through to pass the MBBS, and these are the core subjects. These are the core subjects which you have to complete, these 14 subjects. Okay. So this was all about the list and the curriculum of your MBBS. Okay. As we all know that MBBS has something 4.5 year and 1 year of internship. Okay. So just you have to go through these subjects one by one, and just you have to complete these subjects within the allotted time, and you will be able to pass the exam very easily. Okay. Now rest another thing that I want to explain you is that you will have practicals. So what in the examination of the MBBS curriculum runs nowadays is that you have exams, theory exams in each prof, and after the theory exams you have the practical exams. Okay. But now, as per the next curriculum, which is till now not implemented, is that that you will have the theory exams of first prof, okay, by your respective universities. As we all know now, the state universities are allotted in each state, है ना, which is very good because it will follow a same kind of syllabus, same kind of evaluation process throughout the whole state. Yes, yes. Then for the second and for the third prof also, third prof part 1, only part 1, you will have the examination from your universities. Now for this, in the second prof and third prof part 1, part 1, part 2, okay. So in the third prof part 2, you will have to pass through an exam which will be known as next exam. So earlier what was it, that you will have exams of each prof, theory exams and the practical exams. Now theory exams of the first and third prof will be conducted by your respective universities, by your respective state universities, while that of second and the third prof part 2, that is final prof, will be conducted through the next examination. And by this examination, this is the main examination, you will also be allotted your PG seats, okay. So this is a licensing exam, this is a passing exam, this is a degree exam. So this hold that much importance if it will be implemented. And by now, as per this, it is around sure that it will be implemented, okay. So this was all about this. Now the another thing that I want to tell you, that you have to pass the theory exam. You will be having 100 marks of theory exams each paper and 100 marks of practical exam. In the first year anatomy, you will be allotted with the two exams, two theory papers, one practical, that is 300 marks. Physiology, same for biochemistry. Here same for pharma, patho and microbiology, same for community medicine. But in the case of forensic medicine, you will be given only one theory paper of 100 marks and the one practical of 100 marks. So it will carry 200 marks, while the others, all the subjects, all the 7 subjects will carry 300 marks each. In case of otorhinolaryngology, ENT also, you will be given one theory paper and one practical paper, that is of 200 marks total. Same for ophthalmology. But from here, the medicine will have two exams of theory and one of practical. Surgery will also have one of theory, about two of theory and the one of practical. Similar for obstetrics and gynecology, and pediatrics will carry one. And these, till now, till date, they are not they does not carry any individual theory paper. However, the questions from that, these subjects, are included in the examinations of medicine and surgery, but individually these do not make any part in the theory examinations. However, practical for each subject is mandatory in each college, okay. So what happens, that you get a maximum of 2 theory papers, each of 100 marks, two, and one practical paper, each of 100 mark into one. Or in spite of this, you can get one theory paper, as in case of ENT, ophthalmology, forensic medicine, okay, of 100 marks, and one practical paper of 100 marks, okay. So this is it till now. But if the next will be implemented, then however it will be followed in the first prof, and the final prof part 1 or third prof part 1, that is in the pre-prof, this will be followed, okay, as it is. Now what is the passing criteria? So here I will be explaining you about the passing criteria, okay. So in the passing criteria, what you will be given that you have to score at least 50% overall in individual paper, at least 40% in practicals, at least 50%, okay. So now you might be asking, or you might be confused about this, that what is this, and you have said that overall, but individual you are saying that 40%. So suppose it is something like this, that if you have two theory papers, so in the one theory paper if you got a minimum of 40 marks, and in the another you got a mark of 60 marks, okay, so overall it comes out to be 50%. This is the criteria. This means this, that is, in a theory paper if you are scoring 40 marks, then it is mandatory to score in the another theory paper 60 marks, because overall you have to gain 50% in each theory and practical. But if in one theory paper you get marks less than 40%, that is out of 100, 40 is the 40%, okay. So if less than 40%, you scored less than 40% in any of the theory paper, and in the another, whether you score 70%, 80%, 90%, it doesn't matter, you will be marked as fail, because a minimum of 40% you have to score in each theory paper, okay. So this is the criteria for passing the exams. So okay, this was all about this. Thank you, have a good day, bye.